Alright. I am very thankful for the food that I'm about to eat, and I created it. I'm so thankful for everything that helped me put it together, all this kale. I'm thankful for the earth for growing it. I'm thankful for everybody that's brought it to my store, everybody that helped the kale grow, all the spinach, the peppers, the garlic, the um, the eggs, the chickens pooped out some eggs for me. And what do you think that's like? Pooping out eggs, man. It must be hard to do. I'm thankful for those chickens doing that. So here's what I'm gonna say, man. I'm thankful for everything that ever happened for me to just have one meal. Think about how long that took, man. It took a long time. But I'm eating it. So, alright. And so this made me think, well, if I'm thankful for all that, I've got to be grateful for a lot more things too. You got the earth mainly. First of all, we live here. I'm happy that I have a place to live, basically. I have a place to live no matter where I go, even if I'm homeless, which I technically am, but so uh, if I'm homeless, I'm not homeless. I've got a freaking earth to live on. There's always something I can do. And the trees are wonderful. It's another part of Earth. So, what about Earth? What is Earth grateful for? Earth is probably grateful for the sun that gives it energy and is a place for it to live. It has a place to live too. So then what about the sun? What is the sun grateful for, huh? The sun must be grateful for whatever it revolves around, the center of the galaxy, whatever's there. Like, who knows what's there? Maybe one day we'll go there. But, so where am I going with this? Like, I guess my point is, I'm just very happy for everything. And I started thinking about, oh, well, I'm so happy, like, how does that, what do I do? Like, do I just be happy? Well, I mean, I guess so, but that's not really where I was going. What I really meant was something else popped up in my mind, and I thought, if there's so many things on Earth, and so many different parts, like trees and animals and stuff, and just water, mountains, storms, electricity, like magnetism, sound, whatever, everything on Earth, you know, it all has a cycle. Like think about the water. It's kind of like the blood inside your body. The rivers are like kind of your arteries pumping blood throughout the whole entire body or the body of Earth. So you got your heart pumping all this blood and stuff, and then you got people that do stuff. Some people destroy things. Some people, you know, create things. So that's like kind of like the cells in our body. They're destroying and creating constantly over and over again, right? It's like a cycle. Just like your heart constantly pumps the blood throughout. Just like the water on Earth constantly pumping stuff out. So what does that mean? All right. So there's all these different cells that have different purposes and different organs that have different purposes. All right. So if we're comparing ourselves, our body, to the earth, what does that make us? Are we cells? Are we organs? Are we, I guess you could say, like I was saying, water is like blood. It's like just on a bigger scale. So thinking about that, I'm trying not to make this too long. So you're thinking about this, and I'm just sitting here wondering. I've never made a YouTube video, so I'm just sitting here wondering about this. I thought I would kind of put it into perspective for the rest of the world. So you got all these people saying, "Oh, you're on that side, we're on this side." Like, I'm not gonna name any groups, but everybody's on a different side, but in reality, we are all kind of just this one organism. Because if you make it into perspective that we've got all these cells doing different things and all these organs doing different things, we're just making up another organism. So, what side are you really on? In my mind, I don't see any sides. I just see one thing: organisms. So, and honestly, from there on, it just gets into another organism. Technically, the solar system is just another organism made up of tiny little planets and things that float around in the atmospheres and whatever, Like, I mean, it may not make sense what I'm saying, but if you catch my drift, I'm just trying to put it into perspective for everybody. There should be no sides. And I'm not saying, oh, just get along. No, I'm saying, look at what's going on and stop and change your perspective. And then maybe you won't have a reason to be offended by somebody or by what somebody says or what somebody does or what they believe. Because really, at that point, it doesn't matter. We're all just making up another organism. So think about what would be going on in your body if cells weren't getting along and they were making sides. Do you think you as an organism would be very happy? Do you think you would be healthy? I don't know. But if we are making up one big organism, then maybe we should please on that organism. If we're making up Earth, maybe we should make Earth healthy, because it's just another scale of our own personal creation. Not our personal creation, but our body is a representation, just on a smaller scale, of Earth and solar system and galaxy and universe. And so therefore it would just go on. It's like a piano key, man. You got one scale that's really deep, but it's the same note on another scale. So we're just another note on another scale. And therefore we're the same note of the Earth, but on another scale. So do you want to make your organism that you are a part of healthy, or do you want to make it not healthy? That's what I'm trying to say. So that is, I guess, the conclusion of my first video. I don't know what else to say. So I'm just very happy to be alive and be a part of this grand whatever it is. Some people say experiment, some people say, I don't know. They say all kinds of things, but I'm just gonna end it right there and, say whatever you want, but it's a good conversation starter, so just putting it into perspective.